Alligators are aggressive because of an enlarged medulla oblongata. It's the sector of the brain which controls aggressive behavior.
That is correct. The medulla oblongata.
Mama
The
said...
medulla oblongata.
Hey, by the way, The Waterboy is in like my top 21 favorite funny movies, but it's rated PG-13, so some of you need to see it with your parents.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
Anyway, the medulla oblongata, what is it? Let's learn about it. The medulla oblongata, it's a part of your brain. Did you know there are different parts of your brain? So there's a left hemisphere and a right hemisphere. There's that tube-looking stuff on the outside. There's stuff on the inside. And then there are parts in the back. There are many areas of your brain, and the medulla is one of them. By the way, medulla oblongata is Latin for elongated marrow. So oblongata means elongated, and then medulla comes from a word that means marrow. And marrow is the fatty, soft substance in the cavities of bones. So medulla oblongata literally means elongated, fatty, soft substance in the back of your brain. Speaking of, let's go take a look at a human brain. Here's a human brain cut in half. Now, I didn't cut it in half, I just found it like this. You might be familiar with these areas, but back here is where you'll find the medulla oblongata. It's the lowest part of the brainstem and connects the spinal cord to your brain. It's responsible for a bunch of autonomic or involuntary functions like breathing and pumping blood. These are things you don't have to think about to do. Your medulla is also in charge of coughing, sneezing, and vomiting. So if you cough or sneeze or throw up, you're using that medulla. And it's really easy to make me vomit. Here's a story to prove it. The other day I took Blue to the dog park, and on the walk home, he pooped. So I took out a doggy bag and scooped it up. And when I got to the trash can, I looked down and realized the bag had ripped and my fingers slipped through. So there was warm, soft dog poop all over my hand. Needless to say, my medulla oblongata was activated immediately.
Vomiting, coughing, sneezing, breathing.
Turns out the medulla oblongata isn't just the butt of a joke in The Waterboy, but it's essential to our livelihood. It carries out so many of the involuntary functions that we don't even know are going on. So without the medulla, we wouldn't breathe, we couldn't swallow, we couldn't pump blood throughout the body. As important as the medulla is, it's not the only part of the brain though. But that's a different episode. So I'll see you later.
Medulla oblongata.